What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those of you all who will, all that information is in the description box below. Also, go over to my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks TV. Make sure you subscribe over there and hit that little bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Now this video is for educational purposes, so as I approach this topic with respect, I need you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. The pastor was sentenced to 14 years in prison for disseminating inappropriate images of minors. Take a breath. Wow. Man, I told you, I can't make this stuff up. Now, nearly 8 years after he was charged, the pastor apostle was charged in 2015. 3 lawyers and strapped trial dates later, pastor apostle Corey D. Butler pled guilty. He pled guilty in front of a DeKalb County judge. Now, Circuit Court Judge Marcy Buick accepted Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler's guilty plea Wednesday morning, December 7, 2022, in exchange sentenced him to 14 years in prison. Now, Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler could have faced the maximum sentence, which was 30 years. Now, I know some of you are saying, Dawson, if it happened in 2015, why did it take them so long to go to trial? Well, court proceedings over the years have been fraught with delays and challenges by Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler's defense attorneys as to whether he was fit to stand trial or not. Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler's lawyers attempted to continue a trial scheduled on April 15, 2021, though the motion was denied according to the court reports. In August of 2019, Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler told the courts that he could not afford to take a $1,000 fitness evaluation, which he had requested months prior. Now, according to court records, officers learned that inappropriate images were being distributed from a computer at Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler's address. Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler was arrested after police searched his home and uncovered what police said were inappropriate images on a computer in his bedroom. Now listen to this. During questioning by the DeKalb County Police, Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler admitted to possessing the inappropriate material, and he allowed others to access, view, and download it, according to court records. Then later on, Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler blamed it on pop-up ads on his computer, and one of the first lawyers he had, Tom Hino, said that Pastor Apostle Corey D. Butler was attempting to visit an adult website. Take a breath. The pastor, apostle, Dr. Corey D. Butler visiting an adult website? Not you, with all of these books you've written. Come on, man. Pastor, apostle, Dr. Corey D. Butler, you just wrote a book, July 12, 2022, Prophetic Administration. Come on, man, and you're caught up in this? Now I'm going to let you all watch this video of the pastor speaking, then I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me, I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
Because there's some stuff that can't nobody else get you out of and get you through and heal you from, but with Jesus, I met at the table of a son who came with Jesus. That rescued me. He is a testament to his name. Do I have anybody in here by a show of hands and the salvation of your lips have ever met Jesus on the tip of your proverbial sword before? Have you ever met him at the tip of your sword when you were about to give in and you were about to give up and you were about to throw in the towel and he rescued you and said you will live and not die? So 7 years later, I'm still living and I'm not dying. Because there's some stuff that can't nobody else get you out of and get you through and heal you from, but with Jesus.
All right, y'all, let's go in. Now, first of all, let me say this. Pastor Apostle Dr. Corey D. Butler, in that video, you said that there are some things that no one can get you out of but Jesus. And I'm here to tell you, sir, it is really going to take Jesus to get you out of this. And I think that you thought because this has taken so long that they would never convict you. I believe that 3 lawyers later, you thought you were going to get away with this. And some of your congregants and some people you know may have thought the same thing. But trust me, the law does not take things like this lightly. Now, there are some people who say, well, 14 years is too much and all. Look, you have to look at the crime that the pastor apostle Dr. Corey D. Butler committed. And you also have to keep in mind that the Judge Marcy Buick, stated that he could have gotten 30 years, but since he did plead guilty, took the plea deal, he got 14. Now, let me say this. I was watching a video with some of the ministers at that church, and I guess some of the prophets too who go to that church. And they were talking about this Destiny and Deliverance Encounter service that they're having on December 18th, 2022. And they are praying that the pastor will be there. And one of the pastors in one of the videos I saw said he spoke with Pastor Apostle Dr. Corey D. Butler, and he told them that he is going to make hell pay. Hell is going to pay. That's what he told one of the ministers. Hell is going to pay. Now, this is what I want to say. Dr. Apostle Corey D. Butler, Pastor Dr. Apostle Corey D. Butler, if this is a crime that you committed and you admitted it in court, you told them this is what you did. You accepted the plea deal. Okay, you said you did this. And the officers testified. They all testified in court. If you did this, why is hell gonna pay? You have to pay for breaking the law. That has nothing to do with hell. That has everything to do with you. Now, when the news got out around town about Pastor Apostle Dr. Corey D. Butler being sentenced, a lot of people took to social media. One person said, "Not Dr. Corey." Someone else posted, "Wow, I can't believe he actually was sentenced. He used to mentor us." Another young man wrote, "He used to come up to school and talk to us. This bleep sad." The best thing for the ministers and the staff at the Way Nation Church in DeKalb County, the best thing for you all to do now is to try to figure out how to push the church forward without Pastor Apostle Dr. Corey D. Butler. Now, I'm getting off of this, but let me say this to the leaders in religious institutions. You all are held to a higher standard. If you don't believe me, go to any court. Anytime I do stories on this, the courts will tell these people, especially when it's cases like this, that you are held at a higher standard because you're in a position of trust, a position of power, like teachers are. Come on, there's just certain things that you can't be caught doing or caught with. Now, I'm going to get off of this, but I know some of you are thinking, and some people are going to put in the comments like y'all always do. "Dawson, the church is a hospital. The church is for sick people. It's a hospital." And I'm going to tell you, I don't believe that. The church is the church. The hospital is the hospital. All right? Now, I know church people love saying that, and you all guys kind of excuse things like this happening. Oh, it's for sick people. No, the judge handled this man accordingly for what he did. There are so many things that people in religious institutions do because they feel they could hide out in the church. That has nothing to do with the hospital. That has everything to do with predators in the pulpit, predators in the pews. Talk, Dawson. I think I will. That has nothing to do with the hospital. You all, in a couple of weeks, we're going into 2023. Are you individuals in the church, not all of you, some of you, are you going to keep making excuses for people who commit horrible, heinous acts? Are you going to keep telling people, "Touch not my anointed," and going against them when they are the victims? Or are you going to keep telling people, like some of you all do, "Oh, don't touch my pastor. I'm the prophet. I'm the prophetess. And we going to speak a curse over you." No, ma'am, sir. The curse is on your damn pastor, not us. Now, y'all, I'm about to go off, so I got to go. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.